Phillis Wheatley was a groundbreaking poet and a powerful voice during the American Revolution. As the first African American woman to publish a book of poetry in the United States, she used her words to advocate for freedom, challenge societal norms, and express deep patriotism. Despite being enslaved for much of her life, Wheatley's literary contributions left a lasting impact on American history. Early life and education. Born around 1753 in West Africa, Phillis Wheatley was kidnapped as a child and brought to Boston, Massachusetts, where she was sold to the Wheatley family. Unlike many enslaved individuals, she was given an education, learning to read and write English, Latin, and Greek. Her talent for poetry quickly became apparent, and she began composing verses that reflected her intelligence, faith, and perspective on the world around her. Poetry and the American Revolution. Wheatley's poetry often touched on themes of freedom, morality, and the struggles of the American colonies. One of her most famous works, To His Excellency General Washington, praised George Washington and the Revolutionary cause. Washington himself was so impressed by the poem that he invited Wheatley to visit him in 1776. Her 1773 book, Poems on Various Subjects, Religious and Moral, was the first published work by an African American woman. In it, she addressed themes of liberty and justice, subtly highlighting the contradictions between the fight for American independence and the continued existence of slavery. A legacy of influence. Although she was freed after the publication of her book, Wheatley struggled financially in her later years. She continued to write, but much of her later work was lost. Despite the hardships she faced, her poetry remains a testament to resilience, intellect, and the power of words. Phillis Wheatley's contributions to American literature and the Revolutionary movement continue to inspire generations. She proved that intellect and talent could transcend societal barriers, and her legacy remains a symbol of perseverance and the enduring fight for equality and freedom.